Snog, marry, kill. Ooh, this is a juicy question. My pants are Yeezy. I might put on jeans. How cute does he look? Those are my most expensive shoesies. The sale is going live. Are you online dating? Good morning. Good morning. It's another beautiful sunny day. I'm just doing my morning skincare routine. What am I going to use here? A few little things, I think. I'm so happy today. I woke up in the best mood and I don't even know why. I don't even have a reason. I'm just in one of those like very jolly places, I think, this morning. I'm just ready for the day ahead. I feel alive. I don't know what is going on with me or what happened in my dream last night. I've been having the most unbelievably vivid dreams. Every morning I wake up and I call my sister and I can literally recite her my dream, and that happens quite rarely to me. And then I saw all these articles online saying why you're having such vivid dreams during this lockdown period, and it was really interesting actually. I just did a little Omra Vita Hungry Mist. Now I'm doing my Lumen Nordic Sea Glow Essence. I finished my hydrating one, and yeah, I just found that really interesting. It's basically like, because you're not doing your normal day-to-day life, your like subconscious is kind of acting a bit differently than usual, and your subconscious could be like going into different scenarios because it has more, I guess, like time. Anyway, literally just Google COVID-19 vivid dreams and you can see there's literally hundreds of articles about it. It's crazy. I don't know if anyone else is having that right now, but it's really blowing my mind. Then a little bit of my Rich Day Cream. A very Lumen heavy routine right now, but my skin is very happy with that. It takes quite a while to work this cream in. So what's been going on since I saw you last? Well, I have been cooking and eating and tidying and making TikToks and organising my charity sale. That's literally an update for you in one sentence. I will let you know in this video if the charity sale goes live, because it's now Wednesday and I haven't actually got everything together. There are a few more things I want to put in the sale. I haven't done the pricing yet. Pia's helping me and she just sent me over like the normal, like the retail prices of everything. So gonna go through that with her and then decide what to sell stuff for, and I want to pick a charity as well. So I'll let you know all of that in this video, but I thought I would also do a bit of a Q&A sort of catch up as well. I know I'm getting a lot of DMs right now, like way more than usual, so I thought I would kind of ask people on my Instagram if I should answer anything juicy. You know, I'm putting on this amazing, this is literally the best SPF. It's the Instant Glow Primer. It has SPF 30 in it, and it just really makes your skin glow. Look at that. Oh, it's incredible. I mean, it is just, makes your skin look like silk. Outfit of the day, I might put on jeans. Whoa, I might put on jeans sometime soon. But this top is from ASOS. It's a very cute little rib off-shoulder top. They have it in white as well. It's a little bit cropped, and then I'm just wearing my Lauren Moshi tracksuits. These are the most comfortable tracksuits you will ever own, and I keep waiting to see her do different styles or colours or anything, and I'm just eagerly waiting for Revolve to stock more. Look how glowy my skin is after that SPF. I mean, it is, oh, it's life. I've moved my table around a little bit when I do my makeup so that I can... Oh, Pia's calling me, hold on. Hello? Right, I'm back. What was I going to say? Yeah, so I don't know, I just kind of weirdly prefer this setup. I'm itching to get this room sorted. I've now been here 6 months and this room isn't sorted, so I thought maybe while I do my makeup this morning I'll chat with you and answer some of your questions, because I did say on Instagram today, do people want to ask me any questions so we can have a nice little catch up. The first thing I want to tell you about actually before, while I put on my concealer, is an amazing brush. Now I'm kind of rediscovering so many amazing products because I have more time, to do my makeup, I'm not like rushing to do my makeup to get out the house sort of thing. And this foundation brush from Dior, it's number 11, is fabulous. I hate foundation brushes. You'll rarely see me use foundation brushes like this. This one's charcuterie. I much prefer buffing brushes. However, this foundation brush, because it is so dense, it's just beyond. If you like foundation brushes to pat in your makeup, this is like the only one you need. It just blends makeup in so well. And if you prefer patting everything in than buffing, this is the one. Like, look how easy. Oh, it's so great. See? Ah, so nice. So, the first question is from Helena M. Grelis. I think that's her username. It's hard when it's like one word, you know? It says, does quarantine make you think more about your last breakup? It's been really hard for me. Honestly, I had days where I would go over different things in my head, not just about my breakup, but about like day-to-day life, that I would kind of spend a lot longer thinking about than I normally would, I guess. But I have had some really, as I said, like really vivid dreams, and a couple of them have been breakup related. Either I bumped into someone in my dream in a restaurant and I didn't know whether to say hi or not, and I guess that is something that is kind of in my subconscious, that I'm like conflicted. Like, what if I bumped into someone? I mean, like, no one's hugging now, no one's even going out, but I guess I thought about that quite a bit, and it just went to the back of my mind. Like, my subconscious came out with it in a dream. Like, do you say hi? Do you hug? Do you just kind of smile at each other? And that happened in my dream, and I bumped into someone in a restaurant, and I was just like, oh God, I don't know what to do. And I was just like really conflicted in my dream. So in that sort of way, yes, I feel like if it was like last June time, how I felt then, now, I don't know what I would have done, honestly. To anyone that had like a traumatic breakup or something happen right before isolation and you're spending all this time alone, my heart goes out to you, because that cannot be easy at all. The thing that got me through at that time was kind of keeping myself busy, because I couldn't be alone with my thoughts. So to kind of face all those thoughts in isolation and all that time alone, I am absolutely saluting you. Well done, because that must be so difficult. And I know that that is the case because quite a few people have messaged me and reached out to me. So if that is the case for you right now, then my heart goes out to you. We do have a breakup manual that goes along with our podcast, by the way. If you're looking to kind of grow and learn from this experience, then I would recommend checking it out. I'll link it down below. It's kind of more of a growth manual, I would say, and it's quite interactive. Anyway, next question. Mada Lazar says, how do you decide what to eat in a day? It's too hard. So, how do I decide what to eat in a day? Honestly, right now I'm loving eating way more vegetables than I ever normally would. I've kind of been avoiding supermarkets as much as I can. I've been really lucky where I live, is that there are loads of local shops and organic places that have fresh vegetables, not packaged vegetables. I'm trying not to buy kind of like plastic wrapped vegetables, and that has been amazing, because I just eat so much fresh fruit and vegetables. And in terms of how I decide, I kind of start by trying like loads of new recipes or things that I eat online. The one place I'm loving right now is a website called My Relationship with Food. I've tried a couple of her recipes, not loads, but I've tabbed loads, and they're on my list to try. I'm gonna do maybe I'll do that tonight actually, like a spinach and ricotta lasagna, I think. And I think it's meatless as well, but I'm sure you can add meat if you wanted to. I haven't actually properly looked at the recipe yet. Anyway, by the way, what I just used is Estee's nude sticks and the bronzer one as well. I'll normally have like a few different recipes. There's a great app called Trello, and you can make loads of lists of different things. It's just like a list writing app basically, but my sister showed it to me, and that's where she keeps all her recipes. So in case, she's like showed me the other day, she just has like a dinner section, and then you can put like a list of all your favorite things. So when I'm like, oh, I don't know what to eat, I go on my Trello and I look down my list, and I look at all the different recipes, and it kind of gives you ideas again, rather than just like staring at your fridge and thinking, okay, I guess I will just have the most like basic thing I can. A couple nights ago I made a stir fry. I really enjoy cooking, especially now when I have more time to cook. It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't meal plan so far ahead because I think sometimes you actually don't feel like stuff than you do. Like I couldn't plan all my meals for a week. Like this morning I woke up and I really wanted porridge, so I made chocolate banana porridge. I put cacao powder in my porridge with hazelnut milk and bananas, and I cooked the bananas in it, and it was so yummy. And like sometimes I feel like something more cold, like an avocado or toast or something like that, and sometimes you crave different foods, so I really do listen to my body and what I'm sort of craving in terms of the tastes and textures that I want. I don't kind of force myself to eat something in such a sort of structured way, I guess. Louise Hopper says, do you have a garden? No, I do not have a garden. I have access to a couple of gardens in my area, which I love and I'm very grateful for. I live near Hyde Park, so I mean it's not a garden, it's a park, but it's lovely going outside and going to the Serpentine. I've been really taking advantage of my one walk a day, and not advantage, but you know what I mean, taking enjoyment from my one walk a day and doing that to the full. And I know, like my sister, we spoke on the podcast and she said she hadn't really been going out for that many walks, and now I'm forcing her to come with me every day because I just think it's so important to get outside, be with nature, see the sky, even if it's a grey day. Okay, there are quite a few questions about dating. Right, I will tell you a couple of them. NeemH Wilson Dev Near says, are you dating and how? Is it on a dating app? Lehanel, it's kind of hard reading people's usernames, says, did you find any luck on Bumble? Hello Jana says, are you online dating? Julie says, how's the dating life? I'm only on like page 2 of the questions and there's so many questions. Someone else says, are you dating? So as you guys know, I am on Bumble and I work with Bumble quite a bit as well. I am so thrilled to work with them because they are the dating app where women make the first move. And at first I was kind of nervous to make the first move or initiate conversations, but I really enjoy kind of being in the driver's seat and taking the reins myself. I'm quite grateful in the sense that right now I have quite a few single friends and we're all on dating apps together. We're all kind of going on dates. There is nothing really stopping you, I think, from dating. I think you can really make the most of dating from home. It's so fun with my friends kind of liaising together on what we're doing right now, dating from home. One of my friends just went on, literally last night, a date where they cooked together and ate together. That seems to be quite a popular one. Sorry, I'm just looking for my pillow talk palette. Here it is. And yeah, that seems to be quite a popular idea from dating from home. I think we can all still kind of enjoy getting dressed up. If you are on the dating scene like me, don't let this kind of bring you down. I think we can all do activities that we would never normally do on a date, but do it virtually. Like, you never cook dinner with someone on a first date really, but doing that virtually makes so much sense. Or for example, like, you'd never have a games night, whereas I'm doing so many games nights and quiz nights or theme nights. I was actually watching a video the other day from Shelley, who you guys know I have seen for quite a while. She's been on my podcast. She's just incredible, and she did a whole IGTV video on dating and how it's the time to kind of almost like as a gift of taking everything really slowly and not getting too sucked into the chemistry or the physical connection. Because we're not physically with someone, we can actually really get to know someone on a really different level. And so I'm kind of been seeing the positive in that on online dating right now. I feel like that is actually a silver lining to be had. And after I saw that video, I was like, that is so right. I think for me personally, I do always look for chemistry, as most people do, especially when online dating, when you're meeting someone for the first time. That's something that you look for, obviously, is chemistry. But right now, because everything is so virtual, you can really see how, I don't want to say compatible because that sounds very like intense, but you can really see how you get to know each other on a deeper level and not just if physical chemistry is there. There is a video and voice call option on Bumble as well. So if you didn't feel comfortable giving your number to someone, you can definitely use the app to do that as well. And my girlfriends and I actually did something the other day, and we basically helped each other with our Bumble profiles. I saw this on, someone else did a different Bumble sponsorship, and they got their friends to rate their profiles, and my friends and I thought this would be really fun. I have two of my best friends that are single as well, so we rated each other's profiles, and we were like, change this picture, can't really see your face properly in this picture, that's not really like what you look like, or whatever, or like I wouldn't post a picture with that or things like that, or I answer your question, you're funnier than this, or whatever. It was just quite fun to look at each other's profiles, because obviously you don't get to see your friends' profiles when you're on Bumble, so that was really fun as well. That's another like different thing to kind of incorporate. So I'll leave a link to Bumble down below if you're not on there, you want to come join the dating app. I hope I've helped you see a more kind of exciting side of online dating right now when we aren't able to meet people physically. I do really enjoy dating. One of my friends actually yesterday was telling me, was it yesterday or the day before? I'm losing track of days, but they were telling me about how they had a wine date. They both have gardens and had wine date in the garden. I think it's kind of like old school and romantic how no one's actually meeting and everyone's speaking. I mean, it's not old school to speak through the phone, but to speak not in physical life. Alright, I think I'm just gonna say someone at this point because I actually can't read this username. And someone says, why don't you ever show your dad in vlogs? I think my dad has been in a couple of vlogs actually, not a lot. He's definitely not an on camera kind of person, and it's never even been something that we discussed, you know? I think just from the beginning of my online life, I don't know, it's your dad, you know what they're like, so I just knew that he wouldn't be comfortable being on camera. Just doing a bit of eyeliner, my bottom waterline. If you want to see a more kind of in-depth step-by-step, because I know I'm not talking through my makeup properly, it's basically what I put on my IGTV the other day. You're watching this on Sunday, so it would have been like Wednesday maybe, so go and watch my IGTV if you want to know the full details of what I'm putting on my face right now. I did a nice kind of sit down video. So yeah, that's why I don't really show my dad. It's not really ever really been a conscious thing either. I just knew that he wouldn't, sorry it's hard to do my eyeliner and talk at the same time. I just knew that he's not an on camera kind of guy, whereas my mum, for example, is very comfortable in front of the camera, as you guys know. Marie, oh I can say her, I knew her name. Marie says, what's your favourite jewellery present you've ever gotten from your family? And I think that is literally such an obvious answer to me, and that is my Cartier ring I got from my grandparents for my 18th birthday. It's the one that I've worn every single day. This year is the 10th year that I've worn it. I literally haven't taken it off since I was 18, and I'm going to be 28 this year. I feel so old. But I think it's just the most beautiful, easy to wear ring that holds a very special place in my heart. When I went and got it fixed, because a couple of diamonds fell out, I just felt so naked without it. They had it for like 2 months and I just felt, I didn't like not wearing it at all. Rosin, I think that's an Irish name. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rosin, but I think that is an Irish name. I know someone who's Irish called Rosin. Says, can you talk about the fashion internships you did? I did quite a few internships in my time. I think it was 2 or maybe even 3. I'd need to check my CV, which I haven't updated in a long time, at Halpin PR. One was in the fashion team, and I remember speaking to the beauty intern, and she was working on Omaravitsa at the time. The face spray that I used this morning, that brand, and I was just so envious of her because I wanted to be on the beauty team so badly. I worked on I could still not say it even though I worked on it. Amelia, no, I just can't say the brand name. Xenia, that's better. And I worked on a few other fashion brands as well, and I worked in the fashion cupboard, and honestly, working in the fashion cupboard, you've got to start somewhere, but let me tell you now, that job is not fun. It's literally organising send outs all day long. But I think maybe if you're more into fashion than I was at the time, then you'll find it fun, because I'd be over the moon to do beauty send outs when I started working in beauty. and work in the beauty cupboard, but not over the moon to work in the fashion cupboard, so maybe that was just me. And then I worked at LVMH. I wanted to get a job at Dior, but I interned at Guerlain and got a job at Givenchy. Once I kind of had my, I guess, foot in the door at LVMH, then it was easier to kind of work my way around there. And how I did that was I went to a Dior reader event that they did with Vogue, and I met the Dior PR there. The other internship I did was with Venetia Scott. I don't know if you guys know her. She's been on a couple of TV shows and stuff, and she is an amazing stylist, and she works very closely, or worked very closely, I was like 16 at the time, with Marc Jacobs. And I saw Marc Jacobs once on holiday on the beach, and I went up to him and I told him that I had just worked with Venetia, and he was so friendly and so kind and just really lovely, and was like, oh, she's so great, thank you so much for your help. Like, he was so nice. Like, I wasn't helping him by any means, and he thanked me, just really nice of him to be like so polite, you know. I literally was, he was like, thank you so much, and I just remember thinking like, I literally did nothing. I have had no impact on your job or your business whatsoever, but you're welcome. He was so lovely, and so every time I see his brand or anything to do with his brand, it makes me smile, just from how totally lovely he was. I don't know if people get bored of me answering kind of ex and ex-life, I guess, related questions, but they are honestly the ones that come up the most, so I feel bad almost leaving them when I'm comfortable answering them, but I don't want people to think like, oh my god, Amelia, please stop talking about it. Like, we get it, but the questions are all about that. And someone asked, do you still think about how the wedding would have been? So I don't want people to be like, oh my god, she's still talking about it, but all, literally 90% of the questions, I guess, because I said ask me something juicy, are about that. And Hannah and I the other day were speaking about this, which is kind of why I was like, oh, you know what, I'll answer this one, because it's quite relevant to Hannah and I's conversation the other day. And we had a nice old chat about this, and we were like, what a revelation it was to decide that having a big fancy schmancy wedding just isn't the one. We both kind of, I guess, went through the motions together. I guess my sister is the one person that's closest to me, that is in my family, that was in every single little bump and up and down that ever was. And we were talking about this, and we were talking about a friend's wedding that was coming up, and she was asking my advice. Loads of my friends kind of come and ask me advice now about wedding planning, which is quite funny. Loads of my friends actually ask my advice about wedding planning, which is really sweet, because I never actually had a wedding, I just planned one. And Hannah and I just basically got talking, and I said how different it would be now, kind of planning a wedding, or in hindsight. So to answer your question, I do think about how the wedding would have been, but in more of a like, oh gosh, I actually didn't want what I thought I wanted, or wouldn't like what I thought I had liked, if that makes sense. So I think in the future, if that ever happened, that would be quite different. And I think my sister, because we're literally like the same person and we do everything and go through everything together, I think she'd feel the same too, which is really interesting to me actually. I think about it in terms of a way of like, oh, thank goodness, that was such an amazing lesson, and I wouldn't do that again, and I wouldn't want such a sort of big wedding again. Or such a big fuss. I think I would want something much smaller and intimate, but maybe I'll change my mind, you never know. Right, I'm gonna answer this question, because I've already been filming answering questions for so long, so then I think my day actually needs to start. Isabella says, do you ever wish you hadn't put your life out there as much as you have on social media? And that is such a great question that I do think about this quite a bit. Putting my life on social media has brought me so much joy that I wouldn't ever be able to put into words or into being. Like, I couldn't even start to describe to you how much purpose and fulfillment and excitement, and it's literally made my day for the past 6 years. I think there were moments, especially in the last year, where I really struggled with putting my life online when my grandparents passed away, and I felt like I couldn't go online and be sad. I didn't want to bring everyone else down with me. It was really, I guess, when sort of negative or sad things happen in your life, when you feel kind of torn, because that was the only really time that I question it, because I don't want to go online and bring everyone down. On the other hand, I don't want people to just see the positive things, and then on the other hand, I'm like, no, but it's not really appropriate for me to go and like pour my life out every day when I'm feeling so low and so sad, and just do like crying half an hour vlog, you know. And then on the other hand, I'm like, but this could really help someone if they're going through something similar. So that's kind of the internal debate that I have a lot. And what I found for me that really helps is doing it a little bit later when the feelings aren't so raw. But at no point have I ever kind of thrown the towel in, or whatever the saying is, and been like, no, I'm done sharing my life, this is enough. I think in terms of a relationship, that would be quite different now, and I think it's hard to say, because I guess it always would depend on the other person. I've had boyfriends that were just like, I am not going online ever, I don't feel comfortable being online, and I was like, cool. And then I've had boyfriends that are totally comfortable and they're like, yeah, whatever, that's totally fine. Right, let me do my lips. The other thing I wanted to say was, actually, in terms of this, there was another point where I did regret sharing my life, when obviously everyone knew what my ex looked like, and when I was getting, you know, sent pictures of him when we weren't together anymore by people saying like, oh, I saw him, or from viewers, whatever he was doing, basically, if someone saw him, they would either send me a picture or let me know. So I did get a lot of updates about him that I didn't really want or need or feel like were necessary. So that was another point, I think, where I was like, ooh, but it never made me want to not share my life anymore. I think it was just something to be aware of, maybe. Marlowe's says, will you change anything about your house? Now, this room in here, I'm in desperate need. I am gonna order plant at some point, I think, for it when everything else comes in, but hopefully around, I'm not even sure if it's going to be May, but hopefully around May-ish, June time, I will get this. Hopefully by my birthday, which is June 11th, I will have this room ready to rumble, because I feel like this is such a waste of a room, and I really didn't get my act together on time with it at all, which was a bit of a shame. But I think I just kind of wanted to be in here a bit before deciding what to do with it. So this dressing room shroom situation is going to be very exciting when it comes to life in the next few weeks, months. Not really sure on that one. We'll have to wait and see based on what's going on in the world. But hopefully soon. Oh, that took a long time, didn't it? Oh dear. Anyway, those are my updates for now. I might answer some more questions when I take off my makeup. Now let's try and start our day, shall we? I have a few more bits to do with Pia for the charity sale. I'll let you know in this vlog, or if you want to just read the info box down below, I'll put in there when the charity sale is happening. And if you want to download Bumble, like I mentioned, the link will be in the information box too. Hello, bub. Hello, my bub. Hello, my bub. Are you a little fluffy bub? Are you a little fluffy bub? Anyone else end up with floor robes by their bed every day? Do we think it's weird to wear new sunglasses indoors? Do we care? What do you guys think of my new sunnies? I ordered these in a different colour and I didn't like the other colour, and they have them in black and in a caramel, and I didn't really like the caramel colour because it had like a reflective lens, and I preferred a darker colour. They look quite blue on this light. They look almost black in real life, but I think they're quite cool. They make me feel a bit Kim Kardashian-y, you know? Very like, my pants are Yeezy, my life is easy. Just drinking this powder. Ugh. It's not very nice, but it doesn't really taste of a lot. I have a call in. Okay, that's the wrong time. Where's my phone? Oh, I have a call in 15 minutes. So I'm gonna maybe write my to-do list out for the day. You know when you feel like you have so many little things to do on your list that you keep being like, oh crap, I need to do that as well. Just like tiny little things that like you're just not going to remember to do. So need to... Something was in my cup. I think that could have been a bug, but I don't want to look. Alright, I have had a good morning, I would say. I have a couple of calls that were quite important to get out the way. And I recorded 2 TikToks. I love TikTok. I did this one. You can go over to my TikTok and watch it. I might put up my Instagram stories as well. And it's like me as a mum. It's quite funny. Don't know why my sunglasses are still on my head. But anyway, I wanted to do a little stir fry for lunch. Something really quick and easy with vegetables, maybe some fries as well. And yeah, I just have, well, let me show you. I have a few things. Let's have a look. I have half a boiled potato. It's actually a cooked potato. I have some aubergine and I have these incredible courgettes, which are so tasty. This particular courgette, I might just have one, maybe like a big one, and some fries as well. So I cheat with my fries. I cheat. I buy the Waitrose pre-cut fries. I get the ones that don't have any flour or sugar or additives on it. It's literally potato and sunflower oil. So make sure you check the ingredients if you do that, because sometimes they just add so many excess things. And like if I want to add herbs and stuff, I can just add them myself and then know what's in it. And then I'm gonna get some noodles from up here. Some Thai rice noodles for my stir fry. Let me get 1 and 2. Small portion of fries I think today. So here we have World's Best Chopping Board. I'll link this down below, you can get them on Amazon. World's Best Knife Set ever, and they're fun and colourful. So what I do is I literally chop up some potatoes. This has already been cooked, this potato. It's like half cooked, I would say, so it's not that like raw. So it can do with just like a bit of time on the fire, on the hot flame. Then maybe a bit more potato with that. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Then I'm going to dice my courgette as well, put in there. Here we have diced aubergine, courgette and potato, which I'm now going to gently fry. So on here I just put a little bit of olive oil, and then occasionally I'll probably just stir it up a little bit, just to make sure all the surfaces of each vegetable are covered. Now I normally use like fry noodles. They're a bit softer than these kind of hard noodles, but I only have these ones in my cupboard now, so they're fine. I'm just going to boil them first. The one thing I would say that makes this so special is this guy. If you don't have this in your stocks, I would really recommend getting it because it's just game changing, especially if you like sesame. This is toasted sesame oil and it just smells so good. It makes everything taste so much better. It really brings out the flavors. And also this is a sesame seed seasoning. It's one of the best ones I've found on the market because it literally doesn't have any sugar or added things that you don't really need in them, like salt or I don't even know, pepper. It just literally has black sesame, white sesame and a special leaf. That's literally it, and it tastes delish. So those are my 2 highly recommended added bonuses to any stir fry. This is more of a vegetable stir fry. I've done quite a few stir fry recipes on my channel, so if you want to see them, just search Amelia Liana stir fry. Crap, I don't think I added enough noodles, but I guess I am having fries. Let me try to spread this out a bit. There we go. That is it all finished. I probably leave everything on for about 10 to 15 minutes. You can kind of eyeball it and see when the vegetables are ready. I always time the fries wrong, so my fries aren't as crispy as I normally like them. However, I have like a weird obsession with fancy ketchup, and I have 2 fancy ketchups. Normally I have another one which I've finished and I can't get a hold of anymore, but I had this Dr. Willis natural tomato ketchup. I don't know why they call it natural, it's just ketchup. And then I have this Sauce Shop tomato ketchup, which is so good. That one is a tiny bit spicier, so I might have this one. My mouth is salivating. I actually have like excess saliva in my mouth right now from my fancy ketchups. I'm obsessed.
Because I should, but I am linked to that world.
Yeah, that's true. Good morning, good morning. Getting ready to do my makeup again today, but I think I won't show you everything, but I wanted to tell you some exciting news that I have for you. Is that by Terry are offering my viewers a 20% off discount code on all by Terry products, which is incredible. Getting 20% off all by Terry is like, you wouldn't get that on Space NK or Cult Beauty or Net-a-Porter or any of their other stockists really. So, oh, sorry, to run up the stairs now, I'm out of breath. So if you did want any by Terry products, now is your time to get them. I will quickly tell you about a few of my faves, although you probably know all of them already. So let me put you down there and then I'll tell you. Well, you know all of this already, so maybe you don't really need me to tell you, but I'll just talk you through what by Terry stuff I have like in my everyday stash here. Quite a lot. This, you can go back to my oldest videos and see me talk about by Terry. This is their Terry Danceless foundation. It is my holy grail. If you are a bride or planning a big event soon and you're looking for an event foundation, just try this and thank me later. I pair it with my brightening CC serum. I'm going to do a video on my Instagram, I think, showing every single product, so stay tuned for that this week. I'm going to show you every single by Terry product and how I use it really. This is a great new foundation. This is more of an everyday one. It has SPF 30 in it. This is the Hyaluronic Hydra Foundation. I also have my Balm de Rose. I have my Balm de Rose in the pot, which is the best thing ever, and Balm de Rose in more of a lip gloss formula. The pot one has a slightly thicker texture and it's the most luxurious lip balm you will ever get your hands on. So if you want 20% off that, it goes a long way, 20%. And by Terry products are so incredible in my opinion. You'll see in my stash like how much I actually just use and love by Terry. This mascara, the Lash Expert, the last time I checked this was sold out on their website, so I'll link it down below and you can go and check it out as well, because oi, I don't know if it's going to be sold out. I hope not, because it's the mascara I use all the time. I can't remember what I used on my makeup yesterday, but I feel like I did use a lot of this. Someone the other day on my Instagram asked me for my favourite red lipstick. This is my lipstick makeup bag, and if you are into red lipstick, this would be the one that I would tell you to get. This is the most incredible, beautiful red. This is number 8 from the Rouge Terribly range. It's so bright and so vivid. I'm going to show you everything on my Instagram soon, I think, because I feel like this video is going to be so long if I show you, or maybe I'll show you next week and I'll do a brand focus like I did with the Luminée video. And then this is a great colour that I wear every single day. This is the Lip Expert in matte. So I'm gonna go more into detail about the by Terry code and what to buy at a later date. I just wanted to give you a quick heads up in case anything sells out, or in case you have your favourites that you already know you want to buy really. So giving you a heads up so you can shop. I made this little guy really sleepy today. Good afternoon, by the way. I just had pancakes for lunch because it was one of those mornings. Hello. Now, I made him a bit sleepy. We went for a nice long W-A-L-K, because otherwise he'll get hyper again if he hears that word. And I'm gonna give him a little bath, I think. Give him a little hair wash. See if he's up for it. He's so bad at getting his hair washed, and it's probably gonna get a bit messy. Oh, Joe, yes. Okay, right, you're gonna go in the bath. Can you see his little ears? I haven't actually washed him since the beginning of lockdown, so that's like 5 weeks now. So it's well overdue. This is what I wash him with. It's the Kiehl's Cuddly Coat Grooming Shampoo. It's great. I got one for my friends as well who also have a dog. All right, let's see how this goes. This is the poshest bath you've ever had. This is when he looks so funny. Now that's done. Don't shake. Don't shake. Guys, how cute does he look? Okay, we're gonna do a few pumps of this. And we're gonna get busy up in here. Ooh, let's get you all clean. Would you like a massage, sir? So, how's your day going? You up to much this weekend? Sir, if I could ask you to stay still, please. Sir, sorry, I just need to lather up your stomach. Ah, sir! Please don't move, sir. Please stay still, sir. No shaking, sir. Sir, if I could please ask you to stay still whilst we bathe you, that would be fabulous. Now, if you would just mind, let me just try and get your stomach and your legs. Now let me massage your tummy. Ooh, this is great, isn't it? You hate me. Ugh, all the dirt coming out of your pores. It's gross. Okay, and this poor good boy. You're so good. You are such a good little head washer being. Oh my god. I die for his sweet little face coming out the bath. Alright, let's do this. I think we're good. I'm a bit worried about now because this is when he normally goes nuts. Like when he's wet, he'll just run around the house like an absolute lunatic. And I can see it in his eyes. I can see it. He's ready to just like leg it on you. On you. Okay, I'll get you, but I need to dry you and brush you. And you cannot leg it like a lunatic. And you most certainly are not allowed to shake. So I'm going to take you upstairs. Look at his face. Okay, come here. Come here. Good boy. Ugh, you're soaking. Sorry. Don't know what I expected. Are you ignoring me now? Hello? Hello? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Do you want a treat? Oh, that worked. I have two things to dry him. Got my GHD hairdryer. This is the Helios hairdryer. You having a very luxury treatment today. Because you are a luxury pom. And I actually don't have my dog hairbrush. I never really brush him, which is quite bad. So he's just gonna have my hairbrush from now, really. I have two of these. They're great hairbrushes, so I hope they work on him too. And I didn't think far ahead to order him another one. Right, now this towel. Ugh, it's so grubby. Okay. No, you're not moving anywhere. You are staying here. No, come back here, mister. Oh, okay, fabulous. Fabulous! Now he's gonna leg it around the room. Okay, you do your little shaky thing. And we are going to dry you. Whether you like it or not, you are being dried. No, no, no. No, no. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, God. Come back here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Dookie. Come on. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here, you. Naughty. Ow. Can you, be a tiny bit obedient? It would be unreal. It would be unreal. Oh, this is what I mean. I think I've lost him. Hello, bub. I know. Right, let me give it another go. Got him. Right, mister, you are going to stand on this towel. If I have to put your lead on you, I will. Stay. You're such a good boy. Oh, bye. I normally like rinse him in the shower or something if it's muddy or rainy outside. I never normally like give him an actual like bath and brush. Whew, I worked up quite a sweat. And this t-shirt is definitely going in the wash. I'm wearing a sports bra underneath. Right, let's let's get back to the day, shall we? That guy is still with his bone, but looking super fluffy. I just had a couple more charity sale pictures to take, including this little Chloe bag, which I've actually never worn. That's going to go in the sale as well. Now that I'm done, I think I might get an ice cream. These are my homemade ones. I got fresh raspberries from my local organic shop. Oh, I'm salivating already. And I put in lemon juice. It's a bit too sour, to be honest. I should put in more sugar. Coconut sugar, bit of honey, and hazelnut milk. Not gonna lie, a tiny bit sour. I got these little ice cream holders on Amazon. You literally put the liquid in here, put it like that, and then that's your ice cream. Done. So you can make your own at-home ice cream. So I'll link them down below. They're great ones. They have the little stalk, and then you just put them in the dishwasher. If anyone knows how I get hold of my favourite chocolate in the UK, please tell me, because I'm on to my second last bar. It's my absolute favourite chocolate. It's the hazelnut butter dark chocolate from Who, and I love the almond butter one and the cashew butter one, and I have none left now. It's really sad. Oh, it tastes so good. So I literally have like one square, and then I eat my normal chocolate because that's like my special one, you know. Let me put it away now because I want to save you. Let's have a look, because I just said on my Instagram stories, what time do people want the sale to go live? The sale is going live tomorrow, Monday, and either at 12 or at 4. So let's see what the vote is at. Whatever it's at right now will be the final vote, because that's what I'm going to tell you right now. So 55% have said 4 p.m. So 4 p.m. it is. 4 p.m. on Monday. And if you are watching this before Monday, the first people that are going to have access to the sale are the people that are signed up to my newsletter. So if you want to be the first one on the sale, then make sure to go over to my blog. If you go over to the middle of my blog, it says never miss a post, and then there's a little subscribe button. Put in your email there, and I don't send out loads of newsletters, by the way, once every couple of weeks. And yeah, you'll be the first to know about my charity sale. This is what happens when he's sleepy. I can literally just brush him as he's snoring asleep. Look how fluffy you are now. Look how fluffy you are. It snores. I cannot cope with this dog. You are hysterical. Oh, let me get this bit now too. Look at how much fluff you have. So you may have noticed that my nail colour changed since yesterday. I did another red carpet manicure colour. This is the colour that actually came with the set, and to be honest, I absolutely hate it. The yellow that I ordered, I tried, and I hated that too. I hated that one first. It was like kind of see-through, and like see-through yellow is not a vibe. I wanted like bright neon, like highlighter yellow, and it was like a see-through mustard. It's terrible. So I got this one that came with the set, and I've ordered a couple more colours to try out. They're going to be arriving in the next couple of weeks or so, because this colour's just, it's already like tinted from washing the dog, and it's just not very nice colour. So I'm going to try that, and it wasn't the best texture either. I'm not used to this at home gel life, but my nails have just grown so long, and I don't even know how, because I'm using my hands so much more. Like, I'm cooking and cleaning so much more than I ever normally am. So I don't know how, but the gels are really helping my nails grow so much longer. I think it's about time I put on normal clothes. I'm still wearing the same tracksuits as yesterday. So I should probably get dressed and make myself feel a little bit better. I have a few things that I want to get before the weekend rush to the shops happen. Whenever I go out and get food or something on a Friday, the past like 5 weeks, I've always regretted it, because everyone thinks the same and is like, oh, I'll get food for the weekend today, and then there's always like huge queues. So I try and avoid going on a Friday. And yeah, let's have a look. What should we wear today? I think I at some point need to clean out my wardrobes, in terms of, I know I've already cleaned them out like 8 times, but in terms of getting rid of all the thicker jumpers that I don't really need right now and I won't be wearing. Oh, by the way, these pants I've just seen that went out of stock on ASOS that I put in my last video. I'll put a cutaway on the screen. They just, from H&M, sorry, not ASOS, they just went back in stock. So if you like them, definitely go and get them. Actually, maybe I'll wear them now. Or maybe I'll wear a skirt. Maybe I'll wear this Me and M little skirt. This is a great little cutie. Or should I keep this Hello Kitty top on? This is actually from my sister. There is a house on my road that I think is taking advantage of the lockdown or some situation or something, and they've got builders there all day. So sorry if you've heard the drilling in the background of this. All my windows are closed. It's just so loud for some reason, and it's not even that close to me. It's like 4 or 5 houses down. So anyway, I wanted to show you this little situation. I showed this in a previous vlog, but yeah, these were the pants on. I've decided to wear this today. I need something colourful and bright to pep me up because I haven't actually like felt like I've seized the day today. This body is one of the best purchases I've ever made. I have a black one and a white one, and it looks like a t-shirt. It's from N Philanthropy. I'll link it down below. It is a really, really simple purchase, but one that I just wear over and over and over and over and over again. Someone just asked a question about shoes and said, what is the most expensive pair of shoes I've ever bought? So let's take a look at my shoe cupboard here. Can you see this? Can you see this? These guys, hope you can't see those. You probably can. Okay, I guess the most expensive pair are around like the 800-900 mark. I think these were around the £900 mark, these Christian Louboutins, which I still need to wear. So sad, I've literally only ever worn them indoors. And I think they'll only be worn indoors for the foreseeable future. These guys actually are amazing. They're around £900. These are Rene Cavaliers. These are one of my favourite pairs of shoes of all time. They're like super crystally and sparkly and special and rainbow. They're like a pastel rainbow crystal. Oh, heaven. Those are my most expensive shoesies. There's another question. It was, what is my workout routine in isolation? I'm being quite gentle on myself. I think I was quite hard on myself in the beginning, and I was like, I really need to maximize this time and do loads of things and like, you know, blah blah. Sure, you've all been there before. And right now I'm waking up in the morning and I'm seeing how I feel. I normally work out in the morning just because if I don't work out in the morning, then my motivation throughout the day like is like a little downward spiral chart. So what I'm so amazingly grateful for is that the two teachers that I use privately and I love so much, Camille and Karan, it's like a little team. Camille is my dance teacher and she has private like her dance routines on her Instagram. She has an 8-minute one and a 15-minute one. I hope she's going to post more soon. So I've been doing those. They're super quick. Like, I'm not into something like a for hour and a half. Like, if I go to yoga in London, I'll go for an hour and a half stretch class. Like, I won't sit in my house and do an hour and a half stretch class. I cannot concentrate for that long. And then also Karan on her Instagram. Her Instagram's Pilates Squared. She's literally London's best Pilates teacher, so she has so much stuff on her Instagram as well. So I've been doing those really. That is literally my two goddesses coming at me through the screen. That's it. And going for walks. Obviously I walk my dog, so that has been very pleasurable when the weather's so nice, but I try and go really early in the morning when no one else is out. The other thing I did notice is because I'm not seeing anyone, I'm wearing less and less perfume. Perfume actually is for me and it makes me so happy. So I'm gonna actually get ready for the evening as if I was like doing something. I just want to put on my jewellery and feel a bit more like me this evening. I woke up this morning and it was really like, that's why I feel like it's taken me so long to like get on with my day, because I just don't feel the oomph today. I don't have the fire inside me that I had yesterday, you know? So, right, let's do this. Okie dokie artichoke. Now, I want my Majuri necklace and ring. I have a Majuri page on their website with all my absolute favorites from them. So if you want to go over there, I'll link it down below. This is my Gemini necklace. I am not huge like into the knowledge of star signs. I just know that I'm a Gemini and I know what that means, but this has the most beautiful little star sign constellation on it, and it's gorgeous. And this finger always feels really naked when I don't have a ring on, so this is my favorite ring. It's called the Dome ring, and there's like a croissant one as well that I love, and my finger feels so much better when I have a ring on that finger. That one's really gorgeous. This one I haven't taken off since I got it, and now you can see it a bit better. It's absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favorite rings of all time. I literally haven't taken it off my thumb. I can't remember if I got it in my November order, my January order, but I haven't taken it off my thumb for literal months. It's so comfortable that I don't even notice that it's there, and it hasn't faded or anything. It's such great quality, so I'd highly recommend that. These earrings are sadly sold out. I got them on Vis a Vis Aroma. I'll link the brand down below. And for perfume, what do I feel like smelling today? I have all my favourite perfumes here, and then if you want to see my perfume collection, it's actually on my TikTok. But I have all my perfumes like displayed and everything. But I think I'm going to wear Viktor and Rolf, which is Flower Bomb Dew. Oh, I worked on the campaign of this, and it's always been a dream of mine to work on a Viktor and Rolf fragrance campaign, because their fragrances are so girly and beautiful and uplifting. I don't think I'm going to do anything to my hair today, really, because I need to wash it, you know. So, where'd my hair tie just go? It just fell. Oh my god, that's so funny. It literally flicked all the way over there. How weird is that? This scrunchie is from Pretty Sack, and it's one of my faves, so I think I might just leave it up like that. Like, that's quite fun. Don't look a bit silly. Can't decide. I literally just got the funniest question ever from Yasmin. Snog, marry, kill, Jack, Guy, and your friend who was on the podcast. I guess the friend she's referring to who was on the podcast was Rashid. And, oh, that's really hard, because Jack was asked this question on a live that he did by one of my viewers, I think. He said he would marry me, so I feel like I need to be polite and say I would marry him back. But then, I don't want to kill Rashid or Guy. But then, if I killed Guy, I would convince him to, like, leave me his really amazing car. So that I could kill him, drive his car, snog Rashid, and go marry Jack. And then we'd have a piece of Guy with us in his really cool old school car. Oh, that's so horrible. No, I shouldn't do that. That's a terrible idea. Don't think the car would console me much anyway. I probably speak to Guy the most out of the three. I'm really regretting that decision now. So maybe I would... Actually, Jack can get kind of evil, you know, on his Instagram stories sometimes. So maybe him. Maybe I'd swap him for Guy, actually. Can't decide. It's too hard. Now I have to decide. The rule of the game is I have to decide. I chose to answer this question. I actually changed my mind. I'd probably kill Jack and marry Guy. There we go. Did it. Oh, sorry, I just woke up the dog. Guys, funniest thing just happened to me. It's actually not that funny, but it's like isolation funny. There are two levels of funniness now. There's funny and there's isolation funny. It's like all like fun and exciting, or like isolation fun and exciting. It's like normally this wouldn't be funny, but right now it's funny. Do you know what I mean? And does anyone else feel me on that vibe where it's like it wasn't actually going to be funny, but considering the situ that like there's not that much funny stuff going on right now, it's kind of funny. Well, I have a story for you that's the funny isolation funny story, in that my friend just sent me a voice note and was like, I saw you had I like posted like a bath thing. She was like, tell me everything about your bath. Do you like candles? Do you like foam? Do we like bath bombs? Blah blah blah. With like maybe 20 questions about baths, and then we just spoke about baths for like an hour and like how we like our different baths. It's just really interesting and funny that like we've now resorted to like describing the temperature of our bath to each other. Can anyone relate? Like that is where the combos in my life are going right now, because combos are just niche to be had. When I was on the phone to Jack having lunch yesterday, we literally just had nothing to say. It was unbelievable. It was just like, anything else? Any other info? I'm going to take off my makeup now. I have found, let me tell you, the best reusable, washable cotton pads. Now, I have tried quite a few and they all get a bit crusty and grim after a while, and then they kind of tug at your eyes. These ones are amazing. I'll link them down below. They're from Amazon, so they're super easy to get hold of. They come in a pack of I think 20. They're really easy to wash as well. They come with a little bag. Just got the little bag. They come with this little bag, so I put all the dirty ones in here, as you can see, and then I wash them like that, and then you just reuse them all again. And there's enough in the set that I don't need to wash them all the time. I can wash them normally with the rest of my white stuff. So I have maybe like 5 or 6 more, and that will, I normally use, I would say like 2 a day maybe a bit more, maybe 3. So they do last me a good few days, to be honest. And you can see it takes off all my makeup. I'm using my Garnier makeup remover. This is great actually, because right now brands aren't sending so many things. I'm obviously not buying loads of beauty products or anything, and so I'm actually finishing things. I finished in the past like 5 weeks maybe 6 or 7 products that I've been meaning to finish, and I'm not like getting distracted trying new things, so it's great to actually do some empties. So maybe I'll show you what I've been, beauty products I finished in isolation. That's a fun. Another isolation, oh crap, another isolation version fun. Do we care that that fell on the floor? Well, my floor, cleaned it yesterday, so as clean as it's gonna get around here. Oi, oi, oi. You can see it like literally takes off everything. I use my Biphase eye makeup remover, then I use my Biphase micellar water from Luminate. I'd either use a cleanser, but I'm trying out, as you can see, this new one. It's a product I haven't actually used before from Luminate. A lot of my Luminate products are like repeats. I really need to be an ambassador for that, because I'm a self-proclaimed ambassador right now. Wow, that's pretty good, isn't it, for a micellar water to remove that much of your makeup? I guess maybe because it has a bit more of an oil than a usual micellar water. Ooh, interesting. Interessante. The other thing, one of my favourite products, and I kind of left it for a bit because I love it so much and now I'm using it again. My By Terry Hydra Toner. It's like a rose toner. It's so beautiful on the skin, and it just feels like such a treat for the skin. Maybe because of the scent, the ingredients in it, and oh gosh, I love it so much. I don't use it every day. It's not an everyday kind of guy, you know? We're not everyday pals because it's just too heavenly. Tomorrow's Friday, and I've got in such a good routine with my self-tan right now that tomorrow is my scrub and self-tan day. I actually have days now. I'm that person that has self-tan days. I feel like because I'm not at events and stuff, I don't need to plan my schedule around that. I can just have days. I don't know why that really is a little small win for me actually, because normally I actually have to think about my hair washing and self-tan and stuff like around different events or work things. What are we going to put on my skin? I might put a little bit of this Sarah Chapman Glow. I saw my mum when that product first came out, and she'd been to Sarah Chapman for a facial and she bought like 3 of them. She was like, this product's amazing and it goes to the Princess Trust charity. Sarah Chapman partnered with them to do a charity product, and it's beautiful. Oh, it makes your skin feel incredible. This is very luxurious little skincare routine I've got going on this evening. And then to top that all off, I might use the La Mer Renewal Oil, which is a great product. I mean, when I got this, I haven't finished all of this, but when I got this little guy, I actually dropped it, and so much of it poured out, and I was gutted because it was literally like money down the drain when it poured out. Now I'm super loyal to my Saint-Tropez. However, I just was sent this hyaluronic self-tan serum, and it's gradual, so I thought I'll try it tonight on my legs. I do my legs maybe like every other week. The self-tan on my legs lasts a really long time, and I haven't tried too many Tan Luxe products, although their packaging is so luxurious. Ah, how nice is that noise? My nails, so long, so exciting. So I'm going to try this serum tonight. Let's give this a go, see what the texture is like. I might just be here all day, to be honest. Okay, I actually think I've got a dud. Oh my gosh, that must have been about 50 pumps before I got some out. Fabulous, wow. You snooze, you don't lose. Let's do this on my arms. This is a gradual self-tan. I mean, I am due, as I said, to scrub tomorrow, but let's give this a go and see if it revives anything. This is a hyaluronic serum. It does feel really like skincare and not like self-tan. And I'm going to apply this a bit kind of haphazardly, I think, because it is gradual and I do self-tan quite a bit. I'm not sure how much of a difference this is going to make on me, so I will let you know in next week's vlog. Stay tuned. If it's terrible and I end up waking up like an Oompa Loompa, you'll probably see me on my Instagram stories tomorrow looking funky with a long sleeve shirt on. I'm gonna take off my clothes and apply this properly. Luminate eye cream, bum bum bum, bada bing bada boom. Who says that? What TV show is that from? Anyway, I'm going to go to bed now. Ah, feels good. A little bit on the lips. And I will see you probably tomorrow for my charity sale. Please remember to go to my website, amelialiana.com, to sign up for my newsletter if you want to have access to the charity sale first. And I will see you next week with another video. Mwah. Bye guys!